You don't want to do $439. Well, what I'm going to say next is going to sound a little crazy. But you're not going to pay $439 a month to drive this car. Even if you don't put another penny down, you're still not going to pay $439 a month to drive this car. Now, what you will do is you will write a check out every single month for $439. Sounds like a riddle, doesn't it? Look, everybody knows cars and trucks depreciate, right? But not everybody knows that every time you stroke a check for a car or a truck, there's a savings element to that payment, meaning part of this payment's going to come back to you. Has anybody ever showed this to you before? Okay, look, the math is pretty simple. You don't want to write a check for $439. I get it, okay? The lower the payment, the better. But you're getting a lot of vehicle for $439, plus we're paying off your other vehicle too. So you're going to write that check for $439. You're going to do it 72 times. 72 times, you're going to send it to a lender. And you probably think that once that check goes to the lender, you don't ever see it again, right? Mm-hmm. That's not the case at all. Look, you're doing something really smart here. You're buying a used car. You know why buying a used car is smart? The biggest part of the depreciation is already taken place. Now this is a $21,000 vehicle. 6 years from now, when you make that last payment, what comes back to you in the mail?
Title.
It's called a free and clear title. Only your name is on that title. Mm-hmm. Question I got for you is, this $21,000 vehicle, where the biggest part of the depreciation's already taken place, if you drive it like you intend on driving it, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it, you don't trash it either, what do you think that vehicle will be worth 6 years and 30 days from now?
$10,000.
Got a phone there with a calculator?
Mm-hmm.
Divide 10,000 by 72.
138.
Here's what happens. Every time you stroke a check for $439 and send it to the lender, $138 is diverted from the lender to your title. I told you you weren't going to pay $439 a month to drive the vehicle, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Here's what I meant. You're going to pay $301 a month to drive that vehicle, because 138 of it's coming back to you. I need your okay right there. Is this bullshit? Have you ever seen a payment shown this way? Mm-hmm. I was in the business for 35 years before I learned how to do this, and I learned how to do this from a motorcycle salesman. It is the single most effective way to justify a payment. Now, the customer's got to be able to stroke the check, okay? If they can't stroke a check for $439, we put them on the wrong vehicle, okay? This will not work. Customer look at you and say, well, the 301 don't matter to me because I can't write the check for $439. We screwed up, okay? We got them on the wrong car or truck. But when someone's complaining about the payment, do you do a fairly decent job of qualifying your customers? Okay, good. So most of the time you've got them on something that they can afford, right? They're complaining about the payment. They're not objecting. They're complaining because that's what we have taught them to do in this business. We've taught them that it's profitable to complain because we get up and we go see The Wizard of Oz. I love the Yellow Brick Road thing, by the way. I'm stealing that. Okay, I promise you I'm stealing that. That's one of the best. That's the best thing I've heard in months. But all we're trying to do here is just to help the customer say yes. What percentage of the people that you help buy cars are leaving here with the highest payment they've ever had in their entire life? I bet it's more than that. It's going to be a high percentage. They're leaving here with the highest payment they've ever had in their entire life. Is there a psychological barrier sometimes? If they've been paying $300, they're going to $439. Might they have a little problem with that mentally? Sure. So what a professional does is the professional helps them say yes.